England will not be feeling good. They came here as champions. Now they find themselves in a position where they will have to win pretty much every game from here on in to give themselves a chance of making it through to the semi-finals of the ICC World Cup 2023. This batting card, Harry Brook, of course, the top scorer, but the other scores, the way they got out, were they complacent or did they misread the pitch?
I don't think they misread the pitch. I think it was a right decision to win the toss and bowl first. I thought it was about the approach which England was batting with. It was neither their approach which attacking, or they were not even trying to rotate the strikes. They were like kind of hanging in between, and just the way you think, the mindset was probably the bigger problem than anything else here. I thought Afghani bowlers were keeping it simple. They were not trying to do anything, and even England batters were not trying to do anything. They were not trying to make a move there. So I think that mindset probably was the bigger problem than anything else there.
Were England caught napping? Did they take Afghanistan lightly? Would they have started this game saying, all right, 2 points up for grabs, this should be easy?
Well, you take a cue from what happened against New Zealand. The slower bowlers were bowling. They couldn't really get going. They didn't get to a total which they would have been happy with on that particular pitch. Today is a similar sort of a story. You've seen the slow bowlers taking control of the game, putting England batters under pressure, maybe not able to rotate strike, maybe in two minds of being attacking or being defensive. So you are thinking, okay, you have to go cautiously. If you're going cautiously, then you should be able to rotate the strike, keep that scoreboard ticking. Those kind of things are not happening. Then again, we've been talking about it. That calls for a big shot, which will put you at risk of losing wicket. What we saw today was that too much of back foot play, I think, was evident, and missing the length. Not able to judge the length properly was something which was evident. If you look at those dismissals, Root also got out in that fashion. Harry Brook also looks to play on the back foot, had a good innings, but eventually when he got out like that. Few of the batters didn't have a clue, like Livingston also was stuck there at the crease. So all those things they need to rectify, but I think it's more to do with how you are thinking about the game or whether you are second guessing. That freedom, what we've seen England batting lineup bat with, has not seen so far in the tournament.
I think the mode of dismissal also tells you a lot of things. That none of the batters tried to got out playing big shots. So all the dismissals were except Joss Butler was trying to play a big booming cover drive. Everyone was like got out. You could say that soft dismissals. They were not trying to play shots. Root, whether it was Malan, a soft push. Sam Curran was trying to just defend and got out. Livingston missing out a straight ball. So it's a mode of dismissal. It tells you the mindset. I think that's where England, I don't think England caught napping. I think it's the approach and the mindset which we have been talking about. That was the bigger shock for them.
England play South Africa next at the Wankhede Stadium on the 21st. They've got about 5 or 6 days to recover from this rude shock. Tabraiz Shamsi and Keshav Maharaj will be licking their lips. But at the Wankhede, so that becomes a slightly different game altogether.
Yeah, but look, South Africa have been playing good. So that is something which everyone has taken note of. England so far have not looked like defending champions. They've not looked like the England which everyone were trying to gauge. So they've not come to the party as yet. If they have to turn their campaign around, they'll have to do something very fast. And if you have to turn it around, then you have to do it against a good team, against a strong opposition, to get that belief back into the camp and get things moving. I think that's what England will have to look to do. Ben Stokes, I think, will be, again, everyone will be thinking that should we push him, should we get him as soon as possible. He might be pushed, I think, to play sooner than later. But I think some chats around the approach, some chats around the fine-tuning with the freedom of expression, the freedom of expressing yourself out there in the field, that is missing with the England team right now.